This is appliqué blanket stitch. So this is used when you want to appliqué a piece of fabric to another piece of fabric. So this is an example here. So this is the white felt is appliqued to the background green felt, and that's the blanket stitch. And that's different from the blanket stitch that's used to attach two pieces of felt together, which is the example I'm pointing at here. So put a knot on the end of your embroidery thread, and you take the needle through the back of your fabric through to the front, and you want to take it through at the length that you want your blanket stitch to be. And when you've pulled it through, take the thread out of the way and take your needle back through. So on this one, I'm actually going to work this way round the heart, but the first stitch I'm going to take the needle back through just to the right of where I brought the initial thread through, but obviously I want to do it at the top, so it's the bit where right at the top where the white heart is next to the backing fabric. So I'm taking that through, but as you'll notice, I'm keeping this thread out of the way so you can see the loop. Now I want to bring my needle back through directly above where the original stitch came out, the very first stitch came out. I'm going to bring it back through there, but making sure that I'm going through that spare loop. Okay, and then I'm ready. So that's my first stitch. So I'll bring the thread out of the way, take my needle through where the length of the stitch that I want, and I'm actually going to bring the needle out again at this edge where the white heart is next to the backing fabric, and I'm making sure that the thread is behind the needle so it's always looped. So it's a bit like a chain stitch, but it's not, it's blanket stitch. So thread out of the way, needle through, bring it out at the edge of the white heart, making sure that that green embroidery thread is behind, out of the way, through, bring it out, out of the way, through, bring it out. There we go. So you can see the appliqué blanket stitch there.